Morning, y'all. It is Sunday morning, approximately 6:55, something like that. And we are all loaded up, detectors are all loaded up, and we are headed to Kansas to see my wife's father. And I'm gonna get to detect, I'm gonna get to hunt some pretty old areas, and I'm hoping that I find something there. You never know. I mean, it could have been over detected there, could, over the years, just a lot of the good relics were found. But anyway, the truck is all loaded up. Nothing in the bed. Can't have anything in the bed. So literally our back seat looks like this. It's gonna be fun. Headed to Kansas now. We are, the truck is all loaded up. I'll show you. This is how packed the back seat of our truck is. We are headed to Kansas. It is about a 7.5 hour drive if you're hauling butt, but we're probably going to get there in about 9.5 hours because we're obviously going to have to stop. But yeah, we're ready to roll. We are getting close to Hayes, Kansas. Made a little rest stop. Pretty excited to be here. I love the green. It's just so darn green here. I just absolutely love that. We're not used to this. We got more sand type of dirt. You can just see the green all over the place. I just love it. I'm from Minnesota originally, and so kind of feels like home here. Okay, everybody, we are in Eureka, Kansas, and that is our hotel behind me, and we are getting ready to start our detecting adventure. We are going to start out at a house that was built in the early 1900s, possibly late 1800s. I'll show you give you a little tour before we start. My nephew's waiting on me. He's never metal detected before. I'm going to get him started on it today. And this house that we're going to is in the family. So anyway, stay tuned. I think we're going to have a good time. I hope we find some good stuff. All right, guys, this is where we are going to hunt first today. This will be our first hunt of the day. Might be the only hunt of the day because this is a pretty big property. This home again was built early 1900s, we believe. You can tell a lot by the stone there. This is my nephew's family. Well, it's actually my family now too, but anyway, my nephew is my wife's brother's son. But anyway, this is a really old plot of land. There's a bunch of old homes you can see over here. And look at the sidewalk here. Look at that beautiful old tree. You can see. Just gonna take a little gander around the property real fast, and we're gonna get detecting. You can see the lay of the land here. I'm excited. Old tree stumps. Look at that. Look at that stone right there. Never know what we're gonna find here. I'm sure there's gonna be some junk. I'm gonna get this guy, my nephew, trained up a little bit on the Equinox. He'll be using the Equinox 600 with the 11-inch coil, and I will be using the 6-inch coil on the Equinox 800. That's how we're gonna start. This is actually really cool. I don't want to do the name, but this is an actual gravestone right there. We don't know if the particular person that's named on the stone is actually buried here. We don't think so. We think it was moved here, but the dates on it are 1906 to 1922. Individual was pretty young when they passed, so I'm sure that stone had some significance. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be a really cool place to hunt, and we are going to get started here in a minute. First find, it appears to be a small button, and it might have some writing on it. It's just very muddy, and I cannot, even with the brush, get it cleaned up. So I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to keep it. Cool, first find. Next find, got an old spigot handle, or whatever you call these things. Can't vouch for the age, but that's kind of cool. Don't see those around too often anymore. Pretty nice. All right, next find. I'm right up against the house here, and I don't know what this is, but it looks like a cap or something, but it has ornate designs on it. I am going to have to clean that up later. I just don't even know what it is, but she's deep, probably about 8 inches deep. Appears to be copper or brass. That looks like a little fish right there, or a leaf. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's definitely historic to the home, I would think. Don't see stuff like that modernly. Bringing up 2324, approximately 4 inches deep. We got our first significant find, I guess. This is a wheat penny, and it's going to be hard for you to see it, but it does say 1 cent. I want to say this is 1940s, I believe. Maybe you can see it better than me, but this is a really good find. All right, next find, we have another wheat cent. It's awesome. I'm not going to be able to get the date. It's just so muddy. You can see my hands. It's just muddy as heck. But there's another wheat cent. That is good find number 2. Walk over here where my nephew is. He's got the pizza. He's digging a lot of trash, but he did find one really nice old button, so that's pretty cool. He's getting the hang of it. He's kicking butt.
Looks like there's something there. Is it deep? And maybe we can do a live dig here. Oh, she's right there. What was the signal?
It was like a 20, 27.
Ooh, that's usually a dime, or that could be silver, man. Not saying it is, but that's usually what it is.
Good possibility.
It's out of the hole.
Yep.
Probably in your shovel.
Some of that.
Okay, we got the great disappearing signal here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think you moved it. Did you get a coin? You got a coin, buddy, didn't you? Oh, I thought for sure it looked like a coin when you pulled it out, man. I think it's a coin though. That signal doesn't.
Man, where's it at?
Sometimes if you reset your, like turn it off and then hold it to the ground, because that always put it on the ground when you turn it on, because that grounds the detector. It's out of the hole somewhere, man. I would make sure that you check all this real good before you put it back in the hole, because sometimes that coin's heavy enough, it'll fall right down into the grass, and it's hard to pick up. There's something there though, obviously. And you could have been, you could have actually been hitting on another metal object, and the one you're after is
yeah, like right around this 3-foot section, there's just been rusty nails everywhere.
Yeah. Good job, Danny. You look like a pro. Keep after it. That's how you found that button. You had to keep looking. Oh, there we go. And sometimes it's down in the bottom of the hole, so get all that loose dirt out of there. That's why I have my, it helps to have the gloves, because.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Oh, there it is. Something.
It's right here. Yeah, it's right here.
What is it? It's a coin.
Oh,
Definitely a coin. Ooh, that looks pretty freaking old, Danny.
Yeah.
That looks pretty freaking old, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, they don't make, it could be a button too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's concaved.
Oh yeah, you got you another button, man. God, it's got writing on it too, don't it? That is really cool. That could be a coin. Oh wow, you're gonna have to clean that baby off. That is really cool, guys. You got to see this live dig with my nephew Danny. That is awesome, Dan. Great job.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Just for a little reference, by this great big huge tree right next to the sidewalk, Danny just tried to check and see if this had a date, but it is a buffalo nickel. A buffalo nickel, and we know that that's pretty old. And wow, it's in just outstanding shape too. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're moving towards the front of the house right now. We haven't even done the back part of the house, in line with the house towards the alley yet. But anyway, good find. All right, kind of cool. Right up next to the tree. Still working this area here. This is the remnants of a folding knife, jackknife. The blade is gone. I actually picked up the blade first and stuck it in my bag, but Blade's just about had it, but anyway, yeah, you can see it. See the little tip on the top of the knife. That's pretty interesting. I got a headless soldier, and this isn't very old. It's pretty cool though. Just the body. Next find, a spigot. Working my way back towards where I got that buffalo nickel. My nephew is taking a break. There's definitely a spigot again. It's like a little earlier one though, and this was about 9 inches deep. And I have my first piece of jewelry here. It's like a little pendant. I don't think it's significant, but we'll clean it up later and find out. Got a Eureka heart-shaped dog tag. I don't think it's very old. It's got a 00015. Doesn't look like there's a name of the animal. So, I don't know, but that's kind of a cool Eureka souvenir. Hold on here, let's see if there's a date. Oh, 1999. There you go. Alright guys, I'm right here, and I just found a ring. And that is really cool. I have no idea. It looks like it has stars on it. Might be a shield. It is a shield, isn't it? Has some decoration. This is definitely an early ring for sure. I can't tell whether it has writing on it, but yeah, that's pretty darn cool. Almost looks like a cat's face. It could be a kid's ring, but there's lettering on there. I don't know. Very nice though. Very good find. Not actually sure what I found here. Great big ring of some sort, and it's definitely old. I guess it could be part of a wagon or a horse carriage or something like that. It seems a little big though. I don't know what that is. It's not brass, it's definitely steel. But anyway. Alright, pretty exciting. I got my third wheat penny of the day. About 5 inches deep. Can't get a date. Well, sorry, my nephew was unable to join us for this wrap up. We got poured on at the end of our little trip, our little metal detecting adventure, and we did really well. My nephew getting used to a metal detector, it was a little bit of a learning curve, but he did find 2 old buttons, and hopefully you can see those on your screen right now. So let's take a look at what we got today. Got a couple of Matchbox, a toy soldier, and somebody lost their arm. Those are not real old at all. Got an old pocket knife. Might be able to see that. It's obviously destroyed. Piece of lead. I got this Eureka dog tag. It's my little souvenir. And I believe that this was found probably about 4 or 5 feet from it. It looks to be a pendant that you would have on a dog tag right there. So those were kind of cool. Got this metal ring. I have no idea what that is. It is obviously steel, you can see. If you know what that is, please leave a comment. I would like to know. It's big. I thought maybe it was a horse ring or, you know, a bridle ring, but it's not. Copper tube, very old bolt. got this. I have no idea. It's got a little nail on it. This is another piece of lead. It has shape to it, which is strange. I got this cap of some sort, and I believe it's off of a lamp. You can see the ornate designs on it. So I thought that was really cool. I got 2 spigots. One's really heavy, probably a little earlier. This one's a lighter one. So I don't know the years on those, but I thought those were kind of cool. I got a Bear Aspirin bottle that still has the cap on it. I think it's been a while since Bear Aspirin came in a bottle, so that's kind of neat. Got a couple of keys. I'm going to ask my family member whether they lost keys because those look pretty new. I have a modern quarter, 3 modern pennies. Don't know what this is really. Might be pretty hard to clean. It looks like a button of some sort. I found this beautiful ring. Appears to be copper. It does have some wording in the shield. I believe that's a shield. At first I thought it was like a cat's face or something, but it's not. It is some sort of shield. And yeah, so I was really happy about that find today. 3 wheat pennies. I will get the years on those. I haven't been able to clean them up really good. I'm trying to be careful. And then probably the find of the day is the buffalo nickel. So I only got about half of the yard done. So I'm going to return there tomorrow morning. And then we may venture off to a school that was built in the late 1800s and destroyed, and give that a try tomorrow as well. So anyway, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this hunt.